the thing is, when you're going into, I was going to say any kind of conversation, but, back on one of the last episodes we've done, this is deep rooted in how you market yourself as well. Because if you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe in the value that you're putting out there, then all of this shit is just going to show up and fall off a cliff. And for me, this is why I think the business industry in itself, i.e. coaches, and I'm trying to think of another business bit, but all that business, like when you can buy, the marketing's done in such a way where it's like, if you implement this thing, you're going to make loads of money. If you do this thing, like if you do a course, you're suddenly going to make loads of money in passive income. If you, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. But I think this is where that mindset kicks in going, I'm not good enough to, air quote, charge. I can't even call it high ticket, because some of the numbers I see people come out with, I personally wouldn't class that as high ticket. Because I know people struggle to put their prices at even that 300, 400 mark. And for me, I'm like, those were the price points I was doing 10 years ago, 11 years ago. So I feel like with the world just going the way it's going, those prices should already be double. I know my mortgage is.
Yeah, everything is.
So why anything else?
Because dog training stuck in the 90s, don't forget.
This is all
everything
very true.
About it is stuck in the 90s, and the fees.
Yeah. And again, I think it's this mindset thing. And I think this is why we're in this state now where we are willing to invest in quick fixes, which is ironic because as welfare-based dog trainers, we don't believe in quick fixes.
No, it doesn't align with how we work, is it? So
no.
Why are we thinking that we can buy something that's going to work in 5 minutes?
I have no idea. Yes, this quick fix mentality, I think that's why we can't do the consistent thing either. Like we show up on social media and we're like, oh, I've done the thing. I've put a post out about myself. I've said I've got so many spaces on a class or in my program or whatever it is. It didn't work.
Yeah. That good old classic statement. It didn't work. Didn't it? How do you know?
Didn't make any sales. That's how I know. Didn't work.
So how do you know that it's not going to work ever? So it's like this whole thing that like marketers talk about, isn't it? It's like everything is a test. Everything is a step towards something else to see if, like we know even just changing the name of something could be. So like lead magnets, for example, if you've created like a free PDF for somebody, for your clients, prospective clients, and it's not working because nobody wants it. Well, A, have you talked about it enough? Probably not. And B, what's the name of it? Because that's going to highly influence whether people buy it or not. So there's so many factors around everything. But generally speaking, put a post out, no one comments, no one says they want the thing, no one actually physically goes to your website and buys it, it doesn't work. That's the mentality of a lot of people out there.
Yeah. Do you know what? I am going to liken this to dog training because as a trainer who focused predominantly on educating the human being, like I was that, I'm going to say more hands-off dog trainer. I wanted to get the skills across to the owner. I knew that it's not going to happen overnight. Or even if I did do the hands-on with the dog and like, let's say I could show the owners that, like when you do the demo, it's like, look, the dog can absolutely do a loose lead. It's possible. Yeah. And then like 3 weeks later, they're still, it's not working. It hasn't done anything. I'm like, okay, have you done your homework? That horrible thing that I hate hearing. Yeah. But for the context of this, what have you done? Well, we've done what you've said. Okay, how often? Oh, well, we've maybe done it like 3 times. I was like, okay. For how long? 15 minutes? I was like, okay, so 3 times 15, quick math, 45. 45 minutes you've done in a 3-week period. No wonder it's not working. Like, you got to show up, you got to put the work in, you got to put the reps and stuff in. And this is what we have to start telling ourselves as business owners. Like, you've got to show up and you've got to do the reps. You've got to put that practice in. And this is doing the things that feel uncomfortable. just like your dog owners. It doesn't come naturally to them to think, oh, I'm going to go and train the dog 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day. And in our brain, we're going, it's just 20 minutes. Like, if you can't do 20 minutes a day, then you're a shitty dog owner. Can you imagine calling yourself a shitty business owner?